You aren't watching a video. You are attending a necropsy. Civilization is not dying. It is being digested. Gustave Le Bon saw the parasite in 1895. He called it the crowd. It is a biological microbe that enters the brain and dissolves the ego. In the ruins of 2099, we don't remember our names. We only remember the roar of the mass. You think you are safe behind your screen. That screen is the needle. The infection is already in your blood. Gustave Le Bon warned you. Civilizations as yet have only been created and directed by a small intellectual aristocracy, never by crowds. He told you that crowds are only powerful for destruction. You didn't listen. And now, the body is dead. Listen closely to the sound of your own heartbeat. It is the last thing that actually belongs to you. In the crowd, your brain doesn't just change, it retreats. You descend the ladder of evolution. The conscious I vanishes. You become a biological puppet, a spinal cord organism that can only feel, never think. Alexander Lowen warned us. When you deny your true self to fit the mask of the mass, you become a hollow glass shell. Powerless, numb, ready to be filled by the master's voice. You are no longer a man. You are a grain of sand amid other grains of sand, which the wind stirs up at will. Logic is a lie the crowd cannot hear. You only speak in hallucinations. Le Bon wrote, "To the crowd, the improbable does not exist. The crowd thinks in images, and one image replaces another with no logical connection." Remember the crew of the ship BLUEPRINT? A whole crew, hundreds of men, screaming at a raft of survivors that didn't exist. They saw the faces, they heard the screams, but there was nothing there but branches and leaves floating in the water. A collective hallucination. This is why the magic lantern of your screens is so deadly. It feeds you feminine impulses, extreme emotion, lack of reason, and total volatility. You move from bloodthirsty ferocity to absolute generosity in a heartbeat. Not because you are moral, but because you are hysterical. You believe your opinions are your own. You are wrong. You are a servile flock that is incapable of ever being without a master. You worship the leader not for his truth, but for his prestige. A hypnotic force that paralyzes your judgment and fills you with wonder and terror. But look at the September Massacres of 1792. Ordinary shopkeepers, fathers, neighbors, butchered 1,200 prisoners in cold blood. They hacked them to pieces, while others danced and sang nearby. They didn't feel guilt. They felt patriotic duty. In the crowd, your individual responsibility vanishes. You can commit the worst atrocities in history and feel like a hero while you do it. It is a relationship of furious hatred waiting to happen. But there is a glitch in the mechanism. Erich Fromm found the exit. He called it the Sane Society. To survive, you must become unalienated. You must reclaim your productive power. The crowd demands you move in unison. Resist. Lowen says, feel your feet on the earth. Inhabit your body. The crowd lives in the head, in the flickering images of the screen. Reality is found in the breath, in the soil, in the absolute refusal to join the chant. Your iron suit is not made of steel. It is made of your autonomy. It is the sovereign soul. The walls of this shelter are failing. The crowd is just outside the door. You have one choice. Dissolve into the sand, or remain a sovereign soul. If you can still hear me, if you still have a will, rumble this warning. Signal to the others that you are still human. Follow this frequency. Do not be the grain of sand that the wind stirs at will. The era of the crowd is here. Will you be a microbe? Or will you be the cure? Stand apart or perish.